Hey, welcome back to Side by Each. We're in Verona today, on the southernmost part of the K&P Trail that's accessible for ATVs. You can see a lot of people come here for hiking, biking. Got trailers over there from guys unloading ATVs, etc., heading north. Brand new Commander XTP over there, pretty cool machine. So yeah, we're going to talk a little bit today about the history of the K&P Trail and what it is, etc. So stick around, and we're going to head north from Verona here to Sharbot Lake. So like I said, we're at the southernmost part right now, accessible to off-road vehicles. So you can see people heading on bikes just down the trail there that we can't unfortunately go that way, but it is open to snowmobiles in the wintertime. You can head all the way down to Harrowsmith and cut off towards Kingston, head towards Smiths Falls, and all the way back up to Perth. So in the wintertime you got quite a bit of trail here, but unfortunately for off-road vehicle we're kind of limited. So next Commander XTP there, just off the showroom floor. So anyway, yeah, we're just going to talk about the K&P Railway a little bit, is what this trail here used to be. So built about 150 years ago, I guess, like 1871 or something, and took 10 years to complete, so they say.
And they actually didn't even complete it. So it's supposed to run from Kingston to Pembroke and be used as a shipping line to bring lumber and minerals and livestock down to Kingston. Unfortunately, they stopped building at Renfrew. But along the way, as you're traveling the trail, you'll see different tributes to the original railway. When we get up to Sharbot Lake, you'll actually see part of the train and some of the things that they've collected and built there.
I guess we'll stop at the Railway Museum there.
Sure, yeah. And
check that out. So that's basically home for us. So that's about a 1 hour drive, I'd say, approximately.
Verona?
Yeah. We'll use the Maverick X3 today. And yeah, we'll just take a tour and check some stuff out along the way and mention a few things as we go. Alright, so off we go, leaving Verona now. There's the Muddy Waters restaurant right there. Pretty good place to stop and eat off the trail. Has a little trail going in the back for ATVs, etc. Up until last year, this was not available to ATVs. They just recently opened the trail up through the town here. So up until last year, you'd have to cut off the trail and take the road into town, which was legal and allowed. As you can see, we go through lots of backyards here and right past people's houses, so have to be respectful. Take your time, lots of kids, lots of dogs. Here's where you can get your gas in Verona right there, so you have fuel access. Always want to go slow past people here. We all look like idiots and this trail gets closed down. Slow down, you get a smile and a wave. Drive like an idiot and you get a sneer and makes us all look bad. Like I mentioned back there, we're pretty much literally going right through people's yards here, so you want to be respectful. Stay off the fuel, stay off the gas. Even if you're going slow, if you nail the gas, people perceive that as speed and doesn't look too good. Pretty much just want to drive through like you'd want people to drive through your backyard, basically. This spot right here, this is where the gate was closed before and you had to bypass the trail, use the highway to get into town. So right there is where they've opened it up for us about a year and a half ago or so, start of last season. Is that a fungus?
It's a mushroom.
No, there's a fungus.
It's a puffball.
Yeah, it's a puffball. Apparently edible. You can fry these, so they say, but I don't know. But yeah, that's one hell of a puffball.
Puffball.
Yeah. Let's put that back.
Driving down here, I didn't know what it was. For some reason, I thought it was like a raw chicken. I'm like, who would put a raw chicken on the side of the trail?
Looks like a raw chicken. That was totally worth locking the brakes up for. I could smell mushroom on my fingers. Right here we're coming up on where two trails merge. Check that out. So you keep heading north, you can get to Calabogie, even Renfrew, go to Arnprior, Pembroke. We'll just do a little loop here. So at this split here, we can head to Calidar, Tweed, Cloyne, and that can lead you all the way up to Bancroft, up to Whitney by Algonquin Park and Barry's Bay and Pembroke, and so you could literally go for days, like 3 to 5 days loops kind of thing. We'll just head back the way we were going here. Just wanted to show you the split there, where else you could get to. Stop at this causeway for a second and check it out quick. I think this is kind of cool. This is extremely windy, so I'm going to leave my microphone and my helmet. All you're going to hear is wind. Yeah, this is 150 years ago, basically, 1876. They crossed this part of water here and filled it all in with rock to get the railway tracks across. Which is kind of mind-bending when you think of it, because like I said, 150 years ago, this is, you know, guys camping out here basically with horses and just raw labor. And you look at the size of these rocks and the amount of tonnage they moved, you know, 150 years ago. So kind of mind-blowing sometimes when I drive down this trail and realize the amount of work these people did. When you get even more north, you're in the middle of nowhere, you're in swampland. The bugs would have been brutal. See, all filled in with manpower basically. And something else that kind of blows my mind is whoever figured out the route to take to get these railway beds all the way from town to town. It's kind of crazy. I don't know who did that, but impressive, because a lot of rock, a lot of hill, a lot of water, so pretty impressive for someone to do that 150 years ago. Yeah, this is Sharbot Lake here. We're on a pretty big lake on both sides of the highway. There's the beach, which is pretty popular in summertime. Maples Restaurant. Lots of snowmobiles and four-wheelers, etc. always parked here for lunch. Here's another split in the trail system right here. You head left, will go up towards Calabogie, Renfrew area. The right split will go towards Perth, and they've actually opened up some back roads past Perth now. Perth was a dead-end trail up till this year, but they've opened quite a bit of road up, back roads, that you can get to Smiths Falls now, which you could actually link up with more rail bed and go through Carlton Place, Almont, Arnprior, Renfrew. So you could probably, you know, man, the loop would take you probably 8 or 10 hours. You go down this trail and come back out this trail eventually, but that's just a guess. It's a pretty far trip. No technical driving, no, it's all just a pretty groomed trail like this. If you do take the left up towards Calabogie though, you get a lot of technical trail, rocky stuff, muddy stuff, rocky climbs, hills, etc. So heading up to our left up the trail, there's quite a bit of options for you to have fun in. And here's some of the rail bed they left intact just for kind of museum purposes. So we'll stop here for a couple of minutes and check this out quick. Even got horse shit on her mirror from that trip. Just not too normal, but happened. Yeah, so this is the Railway Museum. like I said, some of the railway that they left intact on the ground where it was, and have a few things to look at. Old caboose here. Yeah, there's the nickname, the kick and push they called it. But it stands for Kingston to Pembroke Railway is what the K&P stands for, though. Here's apparently a sign that would warn the snowplow to raise its blades while plowing the tracks. A flanger. It's starting to rain here on us. Yeah, there's a bunch of things to check out here. They all have plaques on them so you can see what they are or what they were for at one time. Track dolly.
Mile markers. On a day that's not raining, it's a great spot to stop for some lunch, tour around.
Little motor car they call it, but everyone's always called them putt-putts as long as I can ever remember.
So there's the sign, July, August, Saturdays, 11 to 3.
Yeah, there you go. There's the caboose's open days up there in times. Yeah, we got most of the dates right, approximately. Here's where we are here. It's a dot. And we came from here, this dot. So, yeah, so we came all the way up to here. Yeah, and you can go all the way up to Renfrew, out towards Perth, and down towards Calidar. So get an idea of where these trails lead to. On this thing and look like a dummy. Go in there. You got to do it.
We have a watering can back here. I'm not sure. No?
No.
My head doesn't go fit any further in.
It's creepy. This here is also historical. This play structure was built in 1880. It's been here ever since. Just restored. Here's a turntable motor which would turn steam locomotives around, I guess like a 180 degree to start going the other way kind of thing. Smiths Falls Rail Car Department. There actually is a railway museum in Smiths Falls as well. And actually you can access it from the trail. The trail drives right past it, I think, right?
It does.
Like
yeah.
the trail goes on the roadway in Smiths Falls, but there actually is a pretty decent railway museum there we could actually get to, and it'd probably take us 2.5 hours to get there, I'd say. Something like that.
And I mean, even this place is a work in progress. They've got funding now. They're going to be building some cattle paddocks here, putting some statues of cows in there.
So like I said, it's kind of starting to try and rain on us here, and pretty windy, so hopefully the microphone sound's coming through pretty good. So yeah, I think we're going to call it a wrap. Our trip's over, and anything you want to add?
Just that if you have any ideas of content that you'd really like us to make, be sure to put it in the comments down below.
And something to look for if you want to subscribe is we have a Maverick Sport at home as well too, with lots of accessories, aftermarket parts. Some of them are performance parts, some of them are practical parts, but we're going to do a lot of 1 or 2 year reviews in the near future here. So it's not going to be like something out of a box that we review. It's something we're going to beat on for 1 or 2 years, which we have a lot of stuff we've done that with, and tell you if it sucks or not. Everything from, you know, if you can see that, from fancy steering racks to
Storage bags.
Storage bags, sway bars, radius rods, exhausts,
Rock blockers.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.